Hi everyone. So you probably know this outfit already and the makeup. I'm filming 2 videos in a row because there's something I would like to start right now, and that is a bi-weekly makeup basket. For me, doing a new makeup basket every week is probably nothing I can really keep up with at the moment, at least. So I figured if I do it bi-weekly, I can still get some change into what I use, but I don't have to keep in mind that I have to do it every single week. So I'm gonna start right away, and I'm going to start with my first few items that I use. So I start out with my Eucerin Sun Protection 50 Plus Sun Fluid Mattifying for the face. This is it. You've probably seen it in my favorites for March already. I like using this. It has a yellow tint to it, and it works as a moisturizer, as well as a primer. So I'm going to use that first over top, because you're supposed to use the sun protection first. I'm going to use my Anatomicals No Old Bags Allowed eye cream, and then I'm going over that with my Primetime foundation primer by Bare Minerals. This is just a little sample size, but I would like to use that up. So these are my first 3 items. Then I'm going into my eyes. I am starting out with my MAC paint pot in Painterly. It's just a skin colored paint pot. It doesn't do anything apart from giving me an even eyelid with the colors and everything. So sometimes I have a few little lines that just this takes away. It is just sun colored, so if I would swatch it for you, you would not see anything. So there you go. I already have a little bit of pan showing, or glass, I guess. After that, I am going to start with my Pan That Palette project. This is the Shanghai Collection Eye and Cheek Palette by Catrice, and I like the colors a lot. I don't know yet how I'm going to use it completely. I might just mix up, and I will probably, to deepen up some of the shades, use my eyebrow set, which is just a powder set, to help me deepen up the crease, for example, because the deepest color in this palette is shimmery, and I don't like shimmery colors in my crease necessarily, so I might just switch that up for it. I'm not going to work on the blushes at the moment because I have this blush here. This is my Alberta blush in Apricot. As you can see, I have major pan showing. This is part of my project pan, and let me see if I can give you a swatch here on this finger. You can see a tad bit. It's an orangey brownie shade, and I like that a lot. However, if I'd want to switch it up a little bit, I go over it with my MAC Mineralized Blush in Misbehave. This is it. It is a very orangey shade that is incredibly light, and unfortunately the mineralized blush is very powdery, so whenever I dip my brush in, it just flies all over. But I like putting this over the darker blush, or even having a gradient effect on my cheeks. So these are my blushes that I'm going for. But I forgot my foundation. This week I am going to work on my NYX Liquid Makeup in the shade LM01 Pale. This says it is a natural and long-lasting blush with SPF 15. It is fresh, lightweight, and comfortable. Long-lasting and natural, beautiful skin, waterproof with normal activity. And this makeup will cover imperfections perfectly, perfect for all skin types. Now, I would like to use this up mainly because this is such a lightweight foundation. For me, it doesn't always do what it says it does. And when I apply this with a brush, it just gets very streaky, so I have to go over it with something. And yeah, the color is not a perfect match either, because this is relatively pinky, whereas my skin has more yellow undertones. But I would like to use this up. At the moment, I can still make it work, so that is my foundation I'm using for the moment. Over this, I'm using my cover stick. This is in my project pan. It's just one of those sticks. Unfortunately, this creases under my eyes, so I have to use this very sparingly, and I have to make sure I don't use too much powder over it. So this should be done soonish. So I don't have much left, as you can see. And yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. That should last the entire week though, unfortunately. Over this, I'm going with my Maybelline Pure Powder Matte Finish powder in Natural Beige 021. This is a pain. I had the translucent one, which I loved a lot. Mostly because it was not creasing, it was not too dark, it was not giving me odd like splotches in my face. This does all that. However, it's in my project pan and I have it, so I'm trying to make this work for another week. I don't know yet if I might not switch this out. The catch is I don't have another powder at home, so I would like to make this work actually. Then I already told you my blushes that I'm using, and then I'm going in with my highlighter. This is the Beauty UK Baked Blush. This is it is really one of my favorite blushes at all. So here you can see it is very light. It is shimmery. It is a tad bit champagne colored, and this is something that I really like to use. So that is that. Then I am going to use two eyeliners. This one here is the Manhattan Eye Amazing Liner Precise Eyeliner Pen in Queen of Green. This is a turquoise color. There you go. This is a nice shade. The tip is very fine, so I can get a very thin and precise line with this one. And this is my eyeliner for the week. And then for my waterline, I'm using this Mission Summer Look High Performing Eye Pencil in Jet Set White. This is it. I'm gonna try and swatch it. Oops, there it broke. Yeah. This right here is it. This is very, very wide and it's a tad bit glittery, but it's a nice pencil and I have not used this much yet and I don't know why exactly, so I would like to use that on my skin tone. Luckily, I'm using the light and white eyeliners for my waterline. Does not look as artificial as probably people with a lot darker skin tones. I prefer skin colored eyeliners for my waterline, but this one also makes do at the moment because I'm so pale. Then apart from the eyebrows that I already showed you, I'm going to use my Eyebrow Filler Perfecting and Shaping Gel by Catrice. This is just a dark brown shade, probably too dark for me, but I can make this work if I use it sparingly, so I'm going to try to use this up. Just has one of those tiny brushes. There's a little bit left on the top. Then I am going to use my L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Manga mascara. I want to see how long I can make this work. It's a nice brush with a cone-shaped wand. The jiggly part is something I can work with by now. And the last item is my Maybelline lipstick in Dark Rosewood. This is it. It's almost like my project pan. I don't have much left of that, but we'll see how far I can go. Here's a swatch for you. It is also what I have on my lips right now. I just love this shade. If I put a chapstick underneath, I can sheer it out. So these are the items I'm going to use this week. If anything ends up being gone, I'll swap it out for something else. But that's my makeup basket for the next 2 weeks. And I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. I'll see you with the next one. Bye!